The pull counter, demonstrated in many a world star hip hop video as, this is not how you evade punches by leaning back. To me, just leaning back. Dude, I just feel like you're basically counting on, I'm relying on you to just stop punching. So if you start punching at me and I lean back, I'm just relying on your goodwill, to stop. Because I got no mechanism for coming forward. Jared's gonna teach us the correct way to do this.
I've seen fighters get away with just pulling back. Mayweather does this thing with his hands. He drops his hands down. He's pulling his back. He's driving his head back and he's throwing. But it's just a small movement. I like to have tension. I like to support that pull back with my foot, my leg. So I drop that foot back, and then I may step even forward as I throw the punch. If I don't have that drop back, that drop step happen, I don't have enough tension oftentimes.
All you're using is your abs to come back.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing a sit-up.
You know what's stronger than your abs?
Your leg muscle.
Leg muscles. Absolutely. So, looking at this jab from Mike. And I'm throwing the shot. Again, looking at this jab from Mike. I'm pulling back and I'm throwing the shot. So, what that provides is that tension. I can even spring off of it. Another thing I'm looking to dial in on is the shoulder position. The jab is coming forward. I can be squared off as it's here. I can pull back here, and then I rotate into the shot, or as the jab comes back here, I'm pulling back with my right shoulder back, coiling up for the shot, and taking the shot at my liberty.
Yeah, I think that and if you want to know which to do, this is my opinion on it. Okay. If I'm going to, here's the benefits of each one. If he goes to throw that and I pull back like this thing's loaded up big like Balrog's like special move in Street Fighter. But if you do square up, what that lets you do is this is now closer. It'll get there sooner, like way sooner than he's ready for it to get there. Yeah. If you go like this, more power, boom. If you go like this, it gets there sooner, and I'm squaring up like that, like even power in each hand.
Yep, totally agree. Speed versus power on those, and how you dissect those.
Is that what you usually come back? You usually come back with the right hand?
Yeah, no, come back with the right hand as that pull's coming. I also heard people call it riding the jab. So riding the jab puts me in a mind frame of just being outside, not overstepping, leaving too much of a gap between the punch and my face, but I'm riding the jab closer.
Yeah.
To follow it back in.
Dude, the best one, you want to know when the best one? This is the money right here. When they throw that jab and you pull and it touches like like you feel the glove touch you. Yeah. You know when you come back that you are like through that guy.
All face, yeah. It's almost like I think McGregor did that on Mayweather. I don't think Mayweather threw the pullback, but he just like
if their glove is touching you, you know your glove can touch them. Yeah. Now, one way that we can like make this all a little easier is Jared might have a little bit of reach on me, maybe a little bit. So I want to deceive him because that's the way. By the way, that's how you beat people that are better than you. You are deceptive. Concur? Yeah. Concur. So I will put my head actually forward to make Jared think this is where I am. So when he punches me, that's where I am. So that when he goes to punch, when I pull back, I'm really only pulling back to where I am supposed to be, like my natural, best balanced fighting stance. If you said, assume a fighting stance, where I would be, and then that makes that punch so much more devastating, as opposed to having to pull back, and now I have to, I'm not all the way out of position, but I'm technically out of position, and then I have to come back with that right hand. Right. So the key is, as Jared explained, it's this foot, it's this leg, or really for you karate nerds down there, where is his center of gravity? When he steps back, he's still got his center in between his legs, so he can still push that way. If you let your center get out of your, man, the karate guys and kung fu guys are always talking about their center, which way it goes. They love that stuff. So if my center gets out over that, I have nothing to go back that way with. But that's the pull counter. All right, put my head forward, boom, bam. Jared, you want to do one? All right. Yeah. Whoosh, whoosh, woo. Man,
So
your reach is long. It's something.
It is.
Is your reach long for your height?
I think so.
Because it seems like he can hit me further away. Anyway, that's Jared. I'll link him down below. If you want more fitness tips, self-defense techniques, gear reviews, as well as concepts and principles that make you hard to hurt, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications.